Right, hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Oh look, the card that's peeking out upside down happens to be Divine Masculine, Rise of True General Power, True Strength. Now I wasn't going to use these cards, but they told me to leave them on these because it's relevant. Like, and I'm just going to go, I'm going to do the intro after, but if I don't end up doing an intro, like, it's no big deal, right? You can watch any other one. It's just because I was asleep and like I got all this in my, well, I'm not going to call it a dream, nightmares. It was just really, it's really deep, heavy shit. So, but I've had things like this before, but so basically, it's got drawn to 33 minutes, 33 seconds as well, Jesus, as it's on Jesus. So, I'm definitely being told that somebody is waking up from a curse, which is why I've got that deck that's got curse in it, right? But it's like a curse, a spell, it's like waking up from a spell, right? And meaning that, so I'm going to describe it as if you're the person, because that's how I had the dream. That was more a nightmare. Well, it was definitely a nightmare. And also it was like, I have lucid dreams quite a lot, right? Which I'd say did end up being that because I did wake myself up. But at one point, it felt like it took a while for me to wake up. Like I was in this nightmare, and I was like, you're oh, basically there's no other like you're not him. Like you're not my twin flame. Like what the fuck? Like it was almost like it was an insult to my soul. Like you can't pull the wool over my eyes like at this stage of the game kind of thing. But so but I feel like, so I just got drawn at 144, but it's like when I've had dreams like this before, well basically I know what it's about, right? It's they're trying to tell me that one of you, and I feel it's more a divine masculine, but you can tell me, I feel a divine masculine is waking up like spiritually, like you're not my twin flame. Like, how could I even think that you were something? So it might not be that specific because, like I've said before, a lot of the right masters actually know who their twin flame are, and they choose somebody else because it's not. They feel it's not as difficult. And could I just say as well, my eyes are being drawn at the back of all the Halloween cards here too. So that tells me, I see it like, look, I don't know what this card is, but 10 of Ghosts, isn't that interesting too? So that's the 10 of Cups in verse. So wherever this masculine was led to, or this person, it's because it could be exactly what it is. It could be a divine feminine. Oh, actually, they're pulling my eyes to feminine energy over there. This could be another divine feminine. That you've been under some kind of illusion, thinking someone was your divine masculine, and you're working out that it wasn't. That could be what they're trying to tell me too. But yeah, anyway, but it's I don't tend to, well, I do actually. I do attract people like that when they need to because I've got good detective skills. But anyway, just whatever. But I felt they were trying to tell me it's divine masculine making up. Like, what have I been doing? So anyway, wherever it is, they're not happy because it's the 10 of Cups in verse and 10 of Ghosts. I do mean that. I do feel. Oh, I do mean that. I do. I think that somebody's said something like that. I feel there's been a ghosting going on, and it could have been for something like 10 years or something. Like, we're talking like this is not just a spot. This could have been quite it's a big curse that is right, okay, so where are the rest of, there they are. So, and I've got right, so I've got the curse card and name, but I'm just trying to think. So I'm just going to tell you exactly what happened, right? So because it's weird, like, I was meant to get up early, and then I've kept snoozing my alarm, which, by the way, again, it's a James Arthur song that keeps going off, like, falling like the stars. So again, I swear to God, when I get home, I'm going to hold you so close. And that feels so relevant for this, because it feels like someone's like, because that, right, this is what they're just getting, they want me to really say it really passionately, because it was like, it was so horrible, like, in this nightmare. That's just all it was like me being like, nah, what are you doing here? Like, you're not meant to be here, you're not my person, like you don't show up in that energy whatsoever, like you never have, you're not them. And like, and then it was like moving from one room to the next being like, you know, so that's what I mean. It was like I was in a film, like, you know, this isn't real, like, go away, like, you know. And then it was like the person followed me into my kitchen, and I was like, you're not him, like, you need to leave, right? So really, you know, and it's quite, you know, it's quite horrible how they do this to me. I don't like when they do it, but also just be aware, like, see, when I'm saying they're doing that, that can be, yeah, that can be, I get a vision of this to be able to share this to help other people that are going through it. But this, just be aware that this can also be literal karmic energies from your past that are trying to access you in the dream space, to get in your head, you know. So it's both. It's kind of fucked up. It can be both. So just, you know, you might not be aware what one it is, but but you can, you know, just so that you know that. But it's just, yeah, the way in which they've done that, it's really sort of creeped me out. And that's it, really. So yeah, but and then I woke up and was like, oh, why the hell was I dreaming that? And it's like, that's what they were saying, is this is how it's going to feel. It's going to feel like you're going to know it's not the real one, because you're like, because that's what I kept thinking before I woke up. I was like, if I was to hit that, I'd be really excited. It would be just be feeling like this is a dream, but like the exciting sort of part of it all. And it's like, but this is what I mean. This is why I'm like, I don't like that they use something of mine, but I get that they have to do that to get the point across sometimes. But it was like, I know that this wasn't mine, and they were just putting me in the dreamer state of how they feel, because I was like, I was like questioning it. Do you know what I mean? And like in this scenario, like, trust me, there's no, like, I know exactly who my twin flame is, but it was, they were trying to get me to tell, this is somebody that was like, you were confused. So it almost kind of reminds me of, like, well, basically, it's not. Oh wait a minute, I think it might be. Yeah, I think the moon is going into Pisces like right now. I'm going to check, and you know, so people that have actual Pisces moons can get hoodwinked and confused like that. I've helped many of them over the years. So let's see. No, wrong. Oh no, it's not yet. So it's like, we're in right now as I'm filming this. We're in the very last Aquarius moon, but it's going to go into Pisces moon soon, and it's but yeah, that would be confusing illusion, but it's also dreams. So again, this now makes sense. Well, it's going to make sense of the cards, but yeah, I really do feel somebody's having some kind of shock epiphany. They're spiritually awakening, and that's how they feel. They're like, what? Why are you here? Like, you're not my twin flame. You're not the person I'm meant to be with. Like, I've been tricked. You know, like that's the kind of vibe, right? And it's like, yeah. And then it must be important, because it's like they made it steal these cards. So it's like, so say that this person's like, you're not, they're like, what is this? I'm not meant to be here. I know who my person is, and you're not them. So that's what I mean by spiritually waking up. When the masculine spiritually wakes up to who their feminine is, there's a divine masculine, you know, rises the true gentle power, true strength. So that's what it feels like. It feels like some kind of curse. So I go into I think I can go into my intro now. So everything I do is channeling, clearing, healing energy. So like I said, that doesn't happen too often, but when it does, I have to go with it. Oh, and then look, I've had that magnet sitting here, follow that dream. Yeah, it's like basically, yeah, so everything I do is channeling, clearing, healing energy. So like with me having that nightmare, it was relevant, it's going to make sense to someone. And I don't want to make this ages, I was going to make it an SOS, so just channel out whatever needs to. Then they're pulling me that changes. Yeah, I feel this Aquarius moon is giving somebody kind of like some kind of shock, like spontaneous awakening. It does remind me of, oh, that just remind me. It reminds me of some of the ones I've filmed from a few months ago. I put them in the comments of the one yesterday. Might not be the exact ones I was thinking. I was going by the thumbnails, because there was actually loads of thumbnails with a particular. It was just a guy on it looking surprised, and then there was another one where a guy on it looked really fed up. So you can go and find them yourself. But what else they were talking to me about was, I remember doing one, a very long time ago now, like a year and a half ago or something, and the whole story was, and that'll be why they've got me to bring those particular cards. The whole story was, somebody was with a false twin flame, like, and again, so the words twin flames might not have been getting used, it's just what the cards say, but it's like basically somebody was building a life for their own person. So again, it reminds me of destiny swap stuff, like somebody had been manipulated, like had been successfully manipulated into thinking that the karmic was the one they're meant to be with, and the divine feminine was the karmic energy, basically. So if you want to go and check yourself, it's you can see from the thumbnails, it was, you know, it's way back ages ago, and they were basically talking to me about that video. So I think there's something, if that resonates, it's probably going to resonate. So let's just see, what are these changes that are going on? Why did you give me that horrible nightmare that you wanted me to use the feeling of before I properly woke up? I've not even got my coffee yet. Yeah, chemistry, attraction, spark, passion. So and that's how, like, because I was you, if whoever's is going to make sense, I was you in this nightmare. I was like, nah, this is not real. Like, that's what I'm saying. It feels like labyrinth or something. I was like, you are not them. You can't fool me. What am I even doing here? Except I was in my own house, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, so that could be relevant too. It could be like somebody could be waking up and it's their house and they're with somebody that they want to be with. So withdrawn, single, lonely, solitary. So again, although I'm describing this like this is real time, this might have been what somebody's went through in the past, or it could be what someone's going through now. But going from the nightmare, actually, it could be that someone's like, wait a minute, I'm not meant to be with you, and then gets rid of that person, basically, you know what I mean? Like, dumps them, whatever you want to call it. How do you say that in a nice way? And then becomes withdrawn, hermiting on their own. But then that's probably going to be where you've got, like, these karmic energies don't tend to fuck off. Again, look at me, I've just fucking had one popping in my so it's stress, turbulence, tension, arguments, fantasy, daydreaming, imagining, fantasizing. Yeah, so again, it's like, it feels like it's because we're about to go into the package, it feels like this is something to do with, like, this person thought the feminine was just always a dream, a fantasy, and it was safe that way. But now that this person's like, actually, I can have them, what have I been doing in this? Yeah, it's this person is not making me want to grow, focus, and find myself. Like, I just feel all over the place. This is how they felt in the past or now. I'm so much better off, happier, got a clear headspace now that I've taken time myself to heal. Yeah, because before, like, look, it was illusions, unbalanced, distorted, cloudy judgment. So this is somebody that's better off, got a better headspace. This is what I mean. That does, although the curse card doesn't come out, there's time yet. It's like, that's how I felt. Like, I was like, I was just confused. Like, that's the way they were telling me. I was just like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, why, you know what I mean? So, commitment, yeah, like, look, that's why they've got me say like that. It's like, you're like, what the fuck is going on here? This is not my kingdom spouse. This is not my twin flame. Heart song, telepathy, inner knowing. But it was a spell, because their intuition was blocked. Look, pretending, mask, exaggeration, that's the karmic energy. Trust and reliability, believe it, loyalty, but they're telling me the karmic wasn't loyal. Sorry, I'm hearing them sing a song to me when I said that, but this karmic, and that's like, so this is not a loyal energy. This balance, harmony, friendship, peace in reverse. This person didn't bring this person peace. Chasing thrills, excitement, good time, but it was in reverse. At one point, I feel this karmic energy's lured this masculine in and distorted energy. But it was short-lived, because it's it was like, you know, so it was like, yeah, like, that's what I would say, like, when you chase energies like that, it might be fun at first, and then it quickly turns sour, and yeah, apology, forgiveness, return, sorry. So I think that's enough, really, that basically somebody's waking up in a nightmare. Literally, though, I feel this is literally somebody's waking up in their life like, why am I with you? Like, and that's why, oh my god, deja vu, repeat parents, karmic lessons. It was a past life thing somebody had to live out with a karmic. Oh my god. But I know they're telling me, look, soulmates, right? But there's a twin flame card in this deck too. This karmic energy and this is what I just said, so I know it's linking back to one of the ones I done ages ago. This karmic energy successfully convinced this masculine that they were their soulmate. So it could have even been like, well, twin flame's a load of crap and all that or whatever, or it could have been like, I'm your twin flame, this person's tricking you, but that was a curse. Oh, I hate these ones, but I might go and get the copy card cat, the copy cat card there. But even if I don't, it's that kind of energy of someone's like, it's a destiny swap. Like this, whatever this person has had or still in, depending on who doesn't make sense to, the divine feminine was meant to be with this masculine when, but you know what I mean? But if the masculine's in distorted energy, that's why the feminine's being protected while the masculine learns the karmic lessons. But it's broken, shattered, heartbroken, destroyed. So I feel this person's coming out of this, or they're about to, but there's a lot of anger, resentment, hurtful words. This person's trying to be receptive, empathic, and have a vulnerable approach when they go their feminine, yeah, because they're facing really bad karma. And that's what this full moon in Capricorn, that we're, you know, we've just, well, we're just technically, yeah, we're still in it, I suppose, but we've come out of it really, because now we're going into Pisces moon. But yeah, they faced bad karma with this person, but now they want a second chance, reconciliation, making amends, opportunity. Yeah. Farewells, leave behind, closure. I did pull it reverse though, so I feel this person tried to leave this situation and they couldn't. But now they are, and they're manifesting hope and expect and faith. So they're manifesting a second chance after being caught up with a black widow. Dishonesty, deception, trickery. So yeah, sinking, despair, falling apart. Now they've got the truth and the clarity that they need after going through an emotional storm, because it's reverse turmoil, unstable effect. My throats just went funny there too. They went through a huge ego death. I don't like this one because it's really creepy, and there's a curse. Hex, witchcraft, negative mind, loss, depression, grief. They're saying to me, this is how this person worked out what was going on, because there was more sadness than happiness. Like it was like a short term, it's almost like a fling gone wrong or something. But again, these flings can turn into fucking karmic marriages and karmic relationships a long time, but that's what it feels like. It's like somebody's got caught up in something really fucked up. Yeah, the serpent, the snake. But again, I feel this is Kundalini energy. I feel they're saying it's like this masculine's Kundalini energy was being channeled in the wrong way. Like this person was siphoning their energy, which is really creepy, but that's what I'm hearing. Where did that card go? Oh, and it's the arrow. Yeah, this masculine knows where to go now. They've tamed their ego. They've tamed their ego, and then that's always my card that's like about sexual energy, because yeah, it just reminds you of that. So that's exactly what they're saying. Somebody took advantage of this masculine in their rising Kundalini energy. That's really horrible, but it's like, yeah, it was meant to be. So that's unique, but that was meant to have happened to this person. That basically this person will definitely learn the hard way. But that's the Kundalini energy. That to me is very phallic, right? So I feel it was safe that this person was stealing this energy and draining this person, making them feel sadder. And that's when someone's like, wait a minute, I need to tame my ego. I need to not think with my staff. And I'm aiming this towards where I want to, which is pulling back the parts of my soul, which leads you to your twin flame, which completes the process. Yeah, grounding in the physical. The curse. Yeah, I said it, so. And the curse, what? Look, there's something about this. That's two cards. The curse was that somebody was ghosted. And like I said, this could have been a really extreme thing here, because it's like, this feels like a team effort, if I'm honest. There's no cards to back that up, but that's what I feel like. It's like, this person ghosted, and now that's them sweating out, like they're getting rid of all the negative energy from whoever they've been around. This feels like a karmic energy that was like right in there with the grassroots, like meaning like in with the family, in with the friends, in with everything. And so that, yeah, that's what it feels like, you know. It's like when I see a film when everyone's like, well, actually, they're showing me Love Island again, because it's, maybe that's why I've had that kind of dream too, but Like, I don't know what's going to happen there. I think they're just doing it for the adverts, but that couple that I'm saying, it's like he expressed still having feelings for her. He seems to be doing a very good job of being like, you know, no, I want to be with this one, and she's like, I want to be with this one. But when I'm watching it, I'm like, I'm just getting the most ickiest feeling, because it's like both of them do actually make a really good looking, lovely couple with the other person, but I'm like, I'm just like, that's, you know what I mean? Like, and I know, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, I wouldn't hang on to it because it's like, oh, I thought that, because I'm not saying they're twin flames, it's just, I can feel when it's like something's not right, and I'm like, they like each other. So I'm calling it, like, I'm not going to be obsessively watching the, you know, like, basically, I'll just ask my guys to show me on Google. But if they end up leaving with the other person, because I think basically it's going to be awkward not to, so I feel this could be a thing here too. That's what I think they're trying to tell me. It would be awkward as tits for that guy to change his mind right now when it literally ends in a week. It's Tuesday today and it ends next Monday, so it ends in less than a week. Imagine he's like, sorry, I've just realised I'm in love with the other one, like, and breaks it. But they made it look like on the preview of tonight that he's doing that. But I think they're just tricking us. I think it'll more just be like, he's going to tell, because basically it was the guy's brother said, so this could be relevant too. The guy's brother said, I think you're more suited to Mimi. And Mimi is the other one who's with this other guy now. And, you know, and what was interesting was the brother gave the same reasonings that I've observed, that he's like, I think that, I'm sure he said something like that's more likely to fizzle out. Like, she brings that fun out of you, but I think that's more likely to fizzle out. Whereas, you know, the other thing's more longer lasting, and then it's kind of interesting because that's what I was sort of feeling too, and that's kind of like what I've described in this too. But also, I thought that was kind of shit. Like, whatever I think, I thought that was kind of shan of the brother to say that when he's, you know, you're on the telly, and it's going to get in his head. So again, that could be another weird example of how family, yeah, because look, that is his brother. Like, how family can get in your head and manipulate you. So what if it's like, what if that guy really is falling in love with a new girl, and, you know, they had feelings and they're just meant to go their different ways, and now the brother's got in his head and now he's about it, you know, you just, so just doesn't really matter about who's who in this. All I'm saying is, like, I wouldn't be surprised at all if, put it this way, if he actually, mind you, I did say it the other week, I said if he actually does come out and say, look, I like her, and he causes a big drama, because he's not doing it to be horrible, he's doing it because he's telling the truth, then I would be really proud of that guy, because that'd be really difficult. But I did say, maybe he knows what he's doing, maybe he's trying to win. It doesn't seem like that, but I mean, I don't know, he is a Leo, you know, like, they are quite dramatic, and I don't know. But it more seems like he just didn't want to rock the boat, he didn't want to be awkward about it, because the other one really likes him, and now the previous one is with somebody else who's actually really lovely. And now it's, I think there is something about family getting involved here, because the families came in the episode yesterday, and I'm like, well, that's really awkward, because it's like they're seeing what we're all seeing, and that's why you see the brother saying that. So yeah, I do think there must be somebody watching here where somebody close around the divine masculine's like, I think you like her, like, I think I think you like the other one. And I mean, this isn't that deep, because it's, see, that's from Love Island too, because this is, well, depends where you look at it, they can win 50 grand, but it's like, this could be like translating of, like, you know, a marriage or something, an engagement or a marriage. Like, this could be like somebody being like, I don't think this is what you want, like, I think you still like the other, but something like that. And then it could have went ahead, you see, and then I could be waking up having that nightmare, like, oh my god, like, what? How did this happen? The thinking man in reverse, yeah, but that's definitely somebody that's under a curse, because that's like the King of Swords to me, like that. I don't know, I can just tell, because thinking's like procrastination, because it's in reverse. Because upright, I always say, I can't believe I picked up stones. Like, I dropped my diamond while picking up a stone, because it's in reverse, that's when the person was under the curse. They weren't seeing the feminine. Yeah, look, the curse. Smoke and mirrors. Yeah, they thought they were, like, the curse was this masculine. It's like Prince Eric again, like in The Little Mermaid. This masculine was made to believe that was love. Action in reverse, but it was a false contract. Yeah, Right, I was like, what's that all about? That was a false contract that the masculine chose because they chose to give their heart to a false contract. Or give their energy, because I don't really believe the masculines actually fully give their heart, but you know what I'm saying. So they didn't take action towards what was their victory. And there's hostilities. The hostilities kept them away from the feminine. But also I feel like there could have been hostilities created with a feminine. Yeah. And look, because they didn't choose what's meant for them, the door to personal healing and happiness is in reverse. There's a curse on this masculine speaking the truth. But they can now see. They can see that, like, that was like a false feminine. But also I think they're telling me, like, when that masculine was under a curse, they were looking at the feminine, the divine feminine, like they were a karmic. And they were focused on money and sex. And they're attracted fake people. It was a karmic cycle that this person needed to close out. For them to find out your happiness isn't there, then they're like, right, I know exactly what I want. And I'm going to get it. I'm going to get love. I've went through my ego death. I've went through my tough times because that person stole my energy. I've healed from it. I've put the anxiety behind me. I'm putting that community people behind me because when I wasn't listening to spirit, I felt all tied up with a manipulative woman who was blocking my heart chakra. And there's like that because it was the thinking man reverse, the thinking woman reverse. It's just my language I've got with these cards. Yeah, caused nothing but storms. I tried to walk away, I couldn't. Something kept holding me back. Again, it was a curse. And I was really unhappy. They're after my money. Kept me out of balance. Spell work. I was on the wrong path. There was a lot of envy there. Wasn't a caring connection. Wasn't any happiness. Right. Okay, what else does this masculine want to say? Because really, I just saw I want a future with you out of these cards. I'm on my way to you. Well, no fucking wonder I have to go through like that. Let's see. I can't go another day without you. And I'm afraid I've lost you forever. Yeah, this masculine's really afraid that they have lost you forever. Because this is what they've went through. Like, but I feel if this is you, you would know this, or you'd have a sense of this. Like, they picked somebody else and they've went through hell, basically. But that's what a lot, I was selfish, I was stuck in ego, and I don't know how to handle my emotions right now, and they're waking up. I'm ending it there, because that's basically what I was feeling like. Yeah, I see signs about you, about our situation freaks me out sometimes how accurate they are. I sabotaged our connection because it was too intense. This person was under a curse, so I'll get the thumbnail after. But yeah, well, I was about to say, like, you know, I hope it's nobody's, but I know it is going to resonate because it was such a strong message that I got, and it was quite a horrible way to wake up after I snoozed the alarm. But yeah, hope it makes sense to someone. See you later.